Good evening. Let me begin by asking you a question. How many dates have you been on in the past year? Dating, more so than baseball or football, might be considered America's favorite pastime. The United States Census Bureau provides us with the number 100 million, referring to individuals of a single relationship status in the United States alone. A poll done by Match.com, the prolific dating site, tells us that 40 million people have profiles on various dating sites searching for a romantic partner. These two numbers together point at a great crowd of fish in the dating pool. Many of my associates and classmates have come to me with various different questions concerning their relationships, as I am currently unromantically attached and have no desire to be so in the future. In order to help them better, I've chosen to do a bit of research on my own and have come up with 3 different areas wherein I hope I can provide helpful advice. The first area is common ground. Allow me to share a story with you. A young friend of mine, shall we call her Melissa, found herself married to a young man, let's call him Richard. The two had a good start to their relationship, and after being married, it only took the better part of a week before Melissa realized that Richard had one rather unattractive quality. He did not share her views on family values, and asked that she work 3 different jobs in order to provide for the both of them financially. Their marriage did not last any longer than a month. Ask yourself, what are my non-negotiables when it comes to the qualities that I share with my romantic partner? eHarmony says that these unnegotiables may have to do with deep-seated traditional values or spiritual views. Sharing these important things with your romantic partner will help to build a stronger relationship. Couples who do not have common ground on these important topics will undoubtedly fall apart, as did Melissa and Richard. My goal is to help my friends to keep from suffering the same fate as this couple, Melissa and Richard. With this in mind, let's go to the second topic. Appearances. Let's face it, we're human, and we are shallow and side-dependent. We judge our first impressions based often on what someone looks like. Someone who judges you, however, purely based on looks will never work in an adult relationship. Elle.com, in the article The Fashion Editor's Guide to Dating, says, life is too short to commit to anything requiring you to give up grilled cheese sandwiches or to suck in your stomach at all times. A pithy piece of advice. While making a good first impression is important, never sacrifice who you are. The relationship built on lies will never last. This brings us to the third part, hygiene. While none of us would straight-faced admit it, hygiene is a very important thing when it comes to someone whom we seek a relationship with. Bad hygiene, things such as yellowed and flaking nails, teeth and gums suffering from gingivitis and tartar buildup, red, bleary eyes, and greasy, unwashed hair are things that we do not look for in a romantic partner, and may in fact turn us off from someone who we hitherto had affection for. According to USA Today's 2013 survey, 51% of American men judge women purely on hair quality, while 58% judge them on the quality of their teeth. Shallow, yet true. The bottom line, hygiene colors many of our interactions with other people, whether we choose to date them or not. Having good hygiene can often leave a good first impression and make a lasting impression as we build a relationship or friendship with those whom we come in contact with. In conclusion, I would like to turn back to what I mentioned in the beginning of this speech. There is a great number of fish in the dating pool, and many of these are people who I have come to know. They come to me asking for advice for their relationships, and prior to this I had nothing helpful to say, but I have spent a good deal of time learning about dating so that I may be able to provide them with a few helpful hints to ease their relationships. Thank you for your time.